technology, but Nageswaran. Good morning, everyone, and my best wishes for the ambitious and much needed agenda of the Global Economic Summit on Fintech. Fintech as a sector is part of finance, is part of technology, but the synergy between the two has the potential to contribute towards financial inclusion, not just for individuals, but also for micro, small, and medium entrepreneurs. At the same time, any tool or device that we use also comes with its share of possibilities as well as challenges. The market participants, the industry participants, in the course of their experience, in the course of their businesses, must always try to accentuate the positives and be cognizant of the challenges and the dangers that a potent combination of finance and technology together can pose to social stability, to the fortunes of low and middle income people, and also to micro small enterprises, because in general, globally, not just in India, globally, financial literacy is something that is understood in theory for its usefulness and importance, but it is seldom picked up by the market participants, and therefore the onus is doubly higher on the industry participants to make sure that in the coming years, because we are still in the infancy of fintech's possibilities, in the coming years, we are able to harness its full potential, which is tremendous, for the right purposes, minimizing the possibilities as much as we can for it to cause damage and hurt the savings, income, and wealth of consumers in a predominantly large country with relatively lower levels of financial literacy, which is only now picking up. This is the context I want to set before I deliver my prepared remarks. India has indeed emerged as a leading fintech ecosystem, driven by a large tech-savvy population, supporting government policies and innovative startup ecosystem. This sector has witnessed a very rapid surge in fintech over the last 5 years and is attracting significant investments and global attention. India holds more than 7,460 fintech companies and is the world's third largest provider of fintech services. This is evident from an astounding 87% adoption rate against the global average of 64% and 15% of global fintech funding. India's digital lending market was valued at $270 billion in 2022, expected to have reached $350 billion by 2023. Similarly, the wealth tech market is anticipated to grow to $237 billion by 2030, which is driven by a large base of retail investors enabled by fintech innovations like robo-advisors and micro-investing platforms. It is only in this context that my initial context-setting remarks become very relevant and important. India's digital public infrastructure approach has emerged as a significant enabler of this fintech growth. DPI, or Digital Public Infrastructure, facilitates innovation and is effective for both public and private sectors. Our DPI approach has not only enhanced the ease of doing business, but also has played a pivotal role in fostering financial inclusion and digital connectivity. The India Stack has enabled online, paperless, and cashless digital access to various public and private services. The India Stack consists of 3 interconnected layers: identity, comprising Aadhaar, eKYC, GST, and system, individual; the payments stack, unified payment interface, Aadhaar payment bridge, Aadhaar-enabled payment service, and Bharat bill payment system; and the data layer, account aggregator, DigiLocker, GSTN. The identity layer has been pivotal in providing a digital identity to every Indian. Aadhaar, which is India's biometric identity system, has simplified the KYC processes for Fintech services. It enables quick and secure customer onboarding, reducing costs and improving access to financial services across the country. As on date, more than 1.4 billion Aadhaar have been generated and over 20 billion e-KYC have been successfully conducted. Additionally, the cost of conducting KYC while onboarding clients has been significantly reduced through the Aadhaar e-KYC mechanism. The unified payment interface has revolutionized digital payments in India, enabling instant, secure, and cost-effective transactions. Its interoperability and user-friendly interface have made it a preferred choice for millions of Indians. UPI constituted nearly 80% of all digital payment transactions in 2023. In July 2024 alone, the UPI transaction value is over 14 billion, valuing more than 20.6 lakh crores or 20.6 trillion INR. The account aggregator framework represents a significant technological innovation in the financial sector, facilitating secure and efficient data exchange among various financial institutions, and initial implementation of the account aggregator ecosystem has yielded promising results, including higher transaction volumes, reduced attrition rates, and lower operational cost. The report by TransUnion projects that account aggregators could expand the credit-served population by 170 million over the next 5 years, reaching 370 million from the current 200 million users. With 151 financial intermediary partners, providers, and 435 financial institutional users across diverse sectors, the ecosystem now comprises 2.12 billion financial accounts, including 1.64 billion bank accounts. Currently, there are 14 account aggregators operating NBFC AA license, and 3 account aggregators have received in-principle approval from RBI. The 10 years of PM Jan Dhan Yojana-led interventions and digital transformation have revolutionized financial inclusion in India. It is heartening to know that more than 500 million people have been brought into the formal banking system through the opening of Jan Dhan accounts. Among these accounts, approximately 56% belong to women and 67% have been opened in rural semi-urban areas. DBT and JAM Trinity, the Jan Dhan Aadhaar Middle Trinity, has enabled targeted distribution of direct benefit transfer by linking bank accounts and Aadhaar and middle number of beneficiaries. The DBT and other governance reforms have led to removal of duplicate and fake beneficiaries and plugging of leakage, etc. As a result of which, the government has been able to target the genuinely needy and deserving beneficiaries. The government has so far transferred more than 38 lakh crore Indian rupees via direct benefit transfer under different schemes. Up to March 2023, the cumulative estimated savings stood at 3.48 lakh crores. The Reserve Bank of India's regulatory sandbox allows fintech companies to test innovative products in a controlled environment. This approach encourages innovation while ensuring consumer protection and financial stability. The Reserve Bank of India and NPCI International from India is taking UPI and RuPay cards global by the means of deploying UPI-like real-time payment solutions if needed, creating mutual acceptance of real-time payment systems for person-to-merchant cross-border transactions, and interlinking the payment system for cross-border remittance corridor for person-to-person transactions. Currently, the RuPay cards are accepted in Bhutan, Nepal, Mauritius, Singapore, and UAE. The Beam UPI QR has gained acceptance in France, Singapore, UAE, Mauritius, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Bhutan. Recently, India and Singapore have also launched cross-border interlinkage using the respective RTP systems, i.e. retail payment systems, i.e. UPI, and PayNow in Singapore, allowing users of 2 fast payment systems in either country to pay convenient, safe, instant and cost-effective cross-border fund transfers. The Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority recently launched a web application to enhance access to the national pension system and promote financial inclusion. It aims to provide seamless access to NPS, particularly targeting tech-savvy younger generation users, thereby encouraging them to join the national pension scheme early enough in their career to benefit from compounding returns. The Government of India and the Asian Development Bank have signed a $23 million loan agreement aimed at enhancing access to quality fintech education, research and innovation at the Gujarat International Finance Tech City. This initiative will establish an international fintech institute to bolster fintech education, increase startup success rates, and drive research and innovation within the sector. These efforts are expected to enhance employment opportunities, workforce competitiveness, and productivity in emerging technologies, while also focusing on innovative solutions in regulatory technology, social inclusion, and gender equality in finance. UIDAI has also, under the theme Reimagine Aadhaar, is committed to advancing the Aadhaar platform through various new use cases. These include innovative authentication methods like face authentication, utilizing AI and machine learning technologies, collaborations with industry partners for enhancing user experience and fraud prevention, attendance systems for Manrega beneficiaries, and customer acquisition processes for banks. These developments have positioned India as a model in fintech innovation for other countries to promote financial inclusion, streamline government services, and foster innovation in the financial sector. The ongoing continued growth and evolution of India's fintech ecosystem is likely to have far-reaching impact on the country's economic development and global fintech landscape if properly harnessed. And it is very important, therefore, financial literacy and product responsibility on the part of fintech providers, guarding against excessive lending and short-term focus are all have to be followed to make best use of the enabling technology platform and innovation that both the industry and the government together have created. The potential and the promise are tremendous, and it is up to us to make sure that we do not miss this opportunity to continue to foster financial inclusion, enhance access, investment, employment generation, rising incomes, better livelihoods, and elevated living standards for millions of Indians. I wish the conference all success. Thank you very much for the opportunity to share my thoughts here. And I apologize to the organizers for not being able to be there in person, which I very much would have liked to. And thank you once again.
Thank you, Dr. Nageswaran. We express our heartfelt gratitude towards you. Thank you again. I will now request Dr. Aftab Hassan, Chairman of the Global Association of InsurTech Professionals, for his address.
Good morning, ladies.